Hey, and we are live here on YouTube right now. What's going on, everyone? What is up? I am Peter Parker here from DTA Podcast. We're bringing you here an exclusive Sunday Night Wrestling. We are here live. I'm recording here from New York City. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone is doing what they got to do. You know, the quarantining, all that good stuff. So we are here. You know, I'm trying to bring you guys something new, something innovative, something fun, something fresh. You know, the Sunday Night Wrestling here. And sorry, guys. And so you know, technical issues in the beginning, and we're here. You know, so we just want to, you know, Sunday Night Wrestling. We just want to, you know, bring you something great from DTA Podcast. Myself, normally I have my co-host here, but she's under the weather. So tonight I am here bringing you guys everything with the latest that's going on in the world of professional wrestling. Right now in the background, we got liorush going on in the background. So it's a lot going on tonight. Tonight was a great night for professional wrestling. And those that follow professional wrestling know that was of all nights was hot. And you know, it's weird because Sunday nights is a big night for professional wrestling, and I for one am definitely here for everything that we are succumbing to in the world of professional wrestling. You know, are happening simultaneously, and it's something that I, as a wrestling fan, I just am thrilled with. You know, and it's something that, you know, you don't think that we would get like so much. There's so much content out there. There's so much going on in the world, you know, and this wrestling is an escape from the real, you know, world that's out there. And it's just nice to have that break, you know, and I think a lot of fans would be very, very excited with what's going on. You know, tonight for Sunday Night Wrestling, this edition, I'm bringing you guys a lot that's going on with the women's division. Also, what's going on tonight in the indie world. We're also going to talk a little bit of AEW. Full Gear happened yesterday. Tonight was another big event. That being with the indie events, that being with GCW and Game Changer Wrestling, that is. I know there's two GCWs. We're going to talk about the other one a little later. So tonight was just incredible with everything that's happening. And, you know, sometimes it does become a lot. You know, you want to be one fans that are into everything and making sure that you let's just say you know what's going on, because sometimes you can be out of the loop. Let's just say that. And here at DTA Podcast, I specifically like to keep everyone in the loop as much as I can. It's not the easiest thing to do, but information is key in this world that we live in with technology and stuff. So I try to make sure that everyone gets a chance to, know what's going on, because you got so many people giving things from a different perspective and you don't know sometimes. So here at DTA Podcast, yes, we're giving wrestling news from an LGBTQ perspective, but I give factual information because there's a lot of stuff out there. Let's just leave it at that. And tonight I am sipping on my Shiraz. I have my AEW shirt. A lot's going on. I can't wait. So, yeah. So as I get out to share these links and stuff, I just want to again fill you guys in on what's going on. Like I said, tonight's gonna be a lot about LioRush. I'm amazed at what he's doing. I'm amazed at what he's doing with the division. And Leo is someone that I am just so happy for. Like I am happy for him. I am thrilled for him. Like I am just. We're listening to his mix here on Spotify. Like there's a playlist, going on right now. And Leo is someone that I really, really respect. Like I respect everything that he has done. I respect everything that he's doing. And I think that he is someone that, let's just say he is someone who paved his own road. And it's not easy when you went through what he went through with that company. Let's just say that. So we're gonna talk a lot about Leo. But I'm excited to be back, to be live, to be current, to be doing something. Broadcasting is really a fun thing that I get to do. And I wanted to share, my excitement and what's going on with the world of professional wrestling right now. So I don't know where to begin. So what we're gonna do is we're going to begin with we're going to begin with the event, as I mentioned right now with the guy in the background. We're going to begin with this event that happened this past week. Oh, excuse me, tonight. Sorry, this evening. Like I said, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, then you're someone who definitely know exactly where I'm going here. It was a great night for professional wrestling. And hopefully nights like this continue, where everyone is out on their socials and just being a part of the community. Those are parts of wrestling that I really, really love. But as someone in the stratosphere, because sometimes things can get a bit much, and you don't want to get involved with any of that, and because sometimes with the less going on in the world of professional wrestling, specifically with the speaking out situation, hashtag speaking out, and and just every day there's something new. So sometimes it's hard to just enjoy wrestling. This is something that even I, as a podcaster, have an issue with. I really do. I have an issue with just what's going on and how everyone is just not necessarily everyone. If you like what's going on, you're okay with it. If you're not, then you're someone who did, and if like I said, if you don't care, then you're someone who's just like, fuck it, whatever, it doesn't matter to me, and that's not a conducive way to go, so lately it's been hard for me as a not only as a podcaster slash journalist, well, slash pundit, if you will, and slash analyst. Like, there's a lot of things that I do because I run the website dtanews.info, running the past DTA podcast, and just trying to be someone, by unbiased, and trying to look at these wrestlers for their craft and aesthetic, and study, and look at, things that's going on, intricates with the metrics and all that stuff, that analytical, all the stuff that's too, a lot. So and so I just want to, when things like this happen, that like Liorush, and there's a lot back to that backstory, because he came from a really bad situation. I think he was gone from WWE with or without. Let's be honest. And but now that he's gone, he's flourishing and thriving, and it's just so beautiful to see. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Like, I just wanted to uh be just supportive of what's going on, because like I said, it's rough, especially with COVID. um it's something that, I'm sure a lot of wrestlers didn't think that they would be able to be in this situation. And that especially right now, like, that they will be able to work. Like, that's specifically what I'm talking about. Like, they will be able to work and have these opportunities, and especially Liorush. And oh man, so tonight watching him, like, he did his thing. And I definitely support him, and say no more. Like, it's just it's what's needed. Like, and I'm glad that these companies decided to stick around and look out for him. It is important that Leo continue to get the support, but also thrive. Like, I think a lot of people underestimated him. I think that I think that Leo got kind of lost in the sauce, if you will, and now he's back. He's back to his just, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for him. I will always, support him, because there's a lot of hate out there, specifically what's happening. I know we got a new president, but things are still real, and we got to accept the facts for what it is. And yeah, so that's kind of where I stand, and I'm not gonna like act like anything other than what is happening, specifically when it comes to Black lives, and even just wrestlers. Like, they deserve rights, like, and rights in the sense of expressing what they feel without the clapback, without the mouthing off from the fans, and like, and not to say people can't respond, because controlling your own narrative, speak how you feel, but it's to the hate speech, because that's what causes everyone else to react. So it's just interesting, and it's good to see. Like I said, it's good to see him just back, and I can't wait. And so, Leo, shout out to you. And once again, like I said, tonight it's all about what went down tonight, and that being GCW's event here. So much fun. That's hashtag so much fun. Actually, that's what it's called, guys. Not that it was so much fun. Actually, that's the crazy part. It was so much fun, and that was the name of it. So much fun. That was the hashtag. And it was a great event. It really was. It was fun. It had everything. It was tonight, just went down on IWTV, guys. The Shiraz is great. Everything is going great. Tonight was great. Yeah, and shout out to liorush. Shout out to all the wrestlers who took the time to come out tonight, even during the situation. Like, and it's important. Like, these wrestlers, they come from afar, so a lot of them travel. A lot of them are doing, you know, things, and this is their bread and butter. This is how they make a living. And you know, it's really interesting, on, like I said, to see them thriving, to see them doing things that add to their catalog, their craft as wrestlers. Like, that's one of the things that I love, you know, seeing them come from somewhere and to grow. I think that's important. Like, you know, a lot of times, you know, we get stuck in the way these wrestlers are booked, so you don't think that they actually have the talent. But Leo, you know, he's someone who's been showing consistently, and I can't even like begin to even describe on just the happiness that I have for you know, just seeing him thrive the way he's thriving, man. Like, it is something that I didn't think that we would be here. I honestly didn't think that we would be here with Leo. I thought that Leo would be, you know, some other place where, you know, unfortunately, like, where most wrestlers go, you know, where most wrestlers go to, you know, find new work, whatever it is. Like, I thought that Leo would definitely be there. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really thought that this would be, you know, we will be talking about him months down the line. And, you know, the fact that we're speaking about him now, and like I said, that I'm here talking about him, and about to talk about one of the best matches he's had of his career tonight, with someone who's on the rise as well. And tonight was also the final match of someone else as well, who's about to head. So it's just a lot happened tonight. You know, here on Sunday Night Wrestling, we try to bring the latest that's going on, the most current news. And so this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, so GCW So Much Fun, which went down on IWTV, guys. Get that app, IWTV. Check out that app. You don't want to miss that. And I for one am just, you know, every time I watch this show, every time I watch GCW, I leave there feeling relieved. I leave there feeling like I watched the most amazing event. These wrestlers, they come out and they do the damn thing. You know, they come out and they do what they have to do. You know, they sell the damn show, and you leave there like you felt like you had the utmost like event. Even I'm home, like, it felt, because there was fans there, you know, everyone in their masks, social distancing. And, you know, once again, guys, the event was called here so much fun. And hashtag so much fun. You guys could check that out. Check out the hashtag. I'm telling you, you're gonna see all the tweets and whatnot. And it was really great. It was really great. And I'm not even gonna like front. And I just feel like, you know, tonight was a bunch of all the feels, you know, all the feels that you get as a wrestling fan, all the feels that you get as someone who just loved the craft. And speaking of craft, like, these wrestlers had an amazing aesthetic. Like, some of them were doing moves that I've never seen in my goddamn life. Some of them were doing things that like some wrestlers could you know, couldn't even dream in their wildest dreams. Like, it was incredible tonight. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm sure everyone on the timeline and people who will watch this later on YouTube would definitely agree. And one, like I said, tonight is all about Liorush. And yeah, so we're gonna get to the match card right now. And not hold you guys up any longer. But I just want to say, like, Liorush, man, you did your damn thing, and I cannot. Like I said, I just cannot wait for you to get the just that you deserve. Like, for all the struggles that you've been through. It's definitely time. It's time for you to get your just. Um, Man, tonight was it was like I was like, wow, like I can't believe on the rise of just this person. Like, it's one of those feelings like, wow. Like, I seen I've known Leo since Ring of Honor, like, of his work. And it was incredible to see it. So, like I said, guys, tonight that this event went down tonight. And there's so much fun from GCW. And here is the match, the results and match card, courtesy of Pro Fight DB. So you got here, it was a 6-way scramble to open, and we had oh, sorry, hold on, let me pull the original. Yeah, let me pull the original file here. Yeah, so it was a lot of surprises, and I was definitely like really pulled in to everything. So the first match was Jordan Oliver versus Juicy Finau. And Jordan Oliver defeated him. And Jordan Oliver did some amazing moves during the match. And man, I was impressed. I was really impressed. The match went on for a decent amount of time. And then following that, we had a 6-way scramble with Ace Austin, Impact, Ace Austin, Arrow Boy, Holiday, Joe Keys, Levi Everett, and also AJ Gray as well. And AJ Gray actually took the W here. I love AJ Gray. He's a powerhouse. He is someone who's been holding it down in the indies, and specifically BLP. He was a champ there. So see what he does next. And then we had Atticus Cougar, Atticus Cougar versus Cole Radrick. Atticus is insane. He is someone who I've blown away with just the damage he can endure. Actually, crazy. He defeated Cole. So that was a sight to be seen. And then we had Blake Christian, the one and only Blake Christian. And guys, when I tell you this, when I say to you that this match was definitely well deserved, I actually tweeted it. I was just like, yo, this is it. Like, this is what we wanted. This is what we all been asking for. And Liorush, man, you have definitely like done the damn thing. I just, I can't say it enough. Like, and Leo fought Blake Christian. And Blake Christian is another independent wrestler, and it was awesome, guys. It really was. It was great from beginning to end. Like, you cannot take your eyes off of the damn thing. I guarantee you, like, listening to me right now and watching this, you're gonna want to watch it. Like, it was freaking awesome. It really was. It was awesome. I was just blown away once again. Like, I cannot say it enough. It really was something that was just like, wow, I can't believe that this match was, first of all, it was people, that I was well aware of, but the fact they were just, you could tell that they were into it, and that's what, like, as a fan, I think we appreciate so much. And Ah man, it's just like you guys gotta watch it. I don't want to spoil any spoilers, but like it was great. It was really, really great. Like there were so many spots, but here are the results here with that match. So you had liorush versus Blake Christian. Blake Christian actually defeated him. I'm not gonna tell you how, but I'm hoping that there is a part two because both of them are going to be in New Japan. We got some New Japan news coming up, guys. But the match was freaking awesome. You can check out our Twitter, DTA Podcast. We tweeted something out. It was just great, 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 great stuff. And then we had someone who you're going to see in just a bit, KTB. KTB, man, we're gonna come back to Leo. But gosh, like KTB, he was, someone, excuse me, who we saw a little earlier this past week. And I was, I love how when you watch stuff consistently, you see everyone, the same people pop up here and there. So I'm not even gonna act like shocked, but I was definitely like, man, I'm glad that they're using you. So to see KTB tonight, it was definitely great to see him come out tonight. So KTB, guys, the indie wrestler KTB and Shane Mercer, they tag team up and they fought against Lance Lude and Rob Killjoy, and they actually defeated them. It's definitely worthwhile. And then we have my boy, my guy, the one and only Chris Dickinson. Man, Chris Dickinson, Dirty Daddy. What do you say about him? Like, incredible wrestler, incredible athleticism, everything that we love about wrestling. Chris Dickinson is he is all that and more. I'm going to be doing something on him for DTA News.info. Stay tuned for that. Chris Dickinson, he fought Eric Ryan, another wrestler who's been around and definitely could take a hit or two. That match was hard hitting. Chris Dickinson got the W per usual. Chris Dickey is definitely holding down the indies. I mean, come on. And then you got Tony Deppen. Oh my gosh, Tony Deppen, man. I love Tony Deppen. He was bleeding tonight. Get better, Tony. And then we had Alex Zane. Him and Tony went one-on-one. Alex Zane, man. First of all, tonight, Alex Zane. This was his last match. For So Much Fun. Again, guys, tonight, those that are watching this now, post recording, man, like this is Tony Deppen and Alex Zane. They went at it. They were going at it like nonstop. This was Alex Zane's final match. Reports are saying that he's heading to WWE. I'm here for it. The more the merrier. Even though, with all the news that's happening, I'm just saying, protect yourself, protect your IP, protect your rights, protect your namesake, protect your interests. Make sure you have your own people looking over these contracts for any company, but specifically WWE. Okay. Yeah, we have a story later, and Vinnie Mac is running wild, and I ain't talking about steroids, but maybe, I don't know, we don't know, still, possibly. So, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so then we had the title match. Ricky Shane Page, he defeated Mance Warner for the title. Although, when you watch it, you're going to be shocked. And you're going to be like, oh, damn. But that damn Mance Warner, man, he is title worthy, and someone needs to pull that trigger. I'm going to say that. And maybe they did. So, Leo, like I am so in love with, like I said, with what Leo has done with his career since leaving that company. And it is a lot for someone like him to go through what he went through and to be, just as humble and someone who he continues to create. He continues to do his thing. Like, I love that about him. I love that Leo is so damn passionate. And I think that's the hard thing for a lot of people to not say his passion, but the hard thing for people to understand is that with his passion comes his mouth. And he said a lot of things in the past, including some stuff about you know someone that we like. Well, I'm kind of in the middle, but he's outspoken, rightfully so. And one of the things that I am proud about is that he is someone who's gonna say it like he means it, say it like he feels. And sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need that in our lives. Like, so he goes on here and says this real quick. Back when he had something with Mark Henry, this is earlier this year, some issues right after he left WWE with Black Wednesday, April 15th. He goes and tweets this about, woke up, remember the time Mark Henry said I'd lied to him and to his face, and they continue to bury me on his podcast while telling me I need to learn how to spend my money better. And he goes on and says, shh, was crazy. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to have a wife and 2 kids on top of other responsibilities. And yeah, so I listen, I I agreed with Leo when I saw that tweet. And of course it goes on and on. And there's another tweet that pops up that he says here. And this is why African American men, African American talent on the biggest platform will continue to not have equal opportunity, because people like you constantly tear your own people down. A damn shame, honestly. And yeah, I mean, he's talking about Mark Henry there. I mean, listen, again, it is what it is. I know where he's coming from, and Mark Henry, if you listen to what he says, a lot of things he says are problematic for people, young people like Leo. And I agree with him, and I still do. It is a difference of opinion, but Leo worked hard for what he got. And some people may look at that as marking, but it's just really the truth of just, listen, this man worked hard for what he got. Like, and speaking of that, from there he went on and on and on. He came out and attacked Joey Janela at GCW Homecoming. They had a great match following that. And then fantastic match. I'm not even like, you guys just gotta Google and watch the shit. Like, incredible. I know some people are like, I already did, but watch it fuck again. Like, and then Leo came out and did another great match with one of my guys who I celebrate a birthday with. Shout out to ACH, my boy. Like, this was just incredible. This was incredible stuff that went down. And I just, man, like, Leo, he got to do what he got to do and make that money, and just don't stop the hustle. Like, don't stop doing what you were born to do. Don't stop doing what your passion is. Like, and that's what I get from him. That's what I get from Leo. Like, I will never stop doing what I love. I will never stop continue to be himself. The vivacious clap backing, everything that he does. Like, Leo is himself, genuinely, and he don't give a fuck. And I'm with it. Like, because sometimes you just gotta really just go there. You just gotta go there. And shout out to Leo. We're playing his music right now, and he's in the background. This is his album. You can check him out. But this is just, someone who I really, really admire. And him and ACH had a fantastic match at Spring Break. Joey Janela's Spring Break. You guys gotta check that out. Fight TV. It was dope. It really was dope. And I just can't really, wait to see what's next. And oh man, like, I just hope that moving forward, excuse me, not Eddie, damn it. Leo, I know he's going to Japan, so hopefully they pair him with some really good people. I would like to see some really good matches. So we can't wait to see what's going down. But yeah, so I say all that to say basically, that it's time for Black equity to truly rise in entertainment and pro wrestling. It's time for everyone to shine, but specifically people who deserve it to get their platform. And y'all know who I'm talking about, so I don't even need to say it. But coming up, guys, we got so much going on here. We got the story about Paige. Paige is going. She's going through some things. We're just gonna leave it at that. And then we got story about Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray update, AEW Full Gear recap. So stick around for that. But with Paige, guys, what we're gonna do when we come back, we're gonna come to the story right here. And basically, what's going down is something that I don't even know how to even describe. But all I can say is that people need to respect other people's privacy. And when you don't do that, things happen. And I pray for I pray for anyone who has to deal with what Paige is currently going through. And when we come back, you're gonna hear that what exactly is going down. And I think you guys are gonna be actually shocked with what's happening. This news came out today, and it was just really blew me away. And it's just like, what else could really be like what the hell? Like, seriously. And it's just like I don't even know. Sometimes it's just you don't know how to even comprehend really what exactly happened. Like, what exactly is that real? And I guarantee you're gonna be like, "What the hell?" But yeah, guys. So we got the story on Paige. Apparently, her house was almost stalked. I mean, well, there was a stalker on at her property today. And we also have an update to Sonya Deville with her situation. She's been off of TV. She had a stalker as well. Do these wrestlers need more protection? And do wrestlers need like serious health care as well? Because we're gonna get into all of this tonight on hashtag Sunday Night Wrestling. You're listening here at DTA Podcast, guys. Here on YouTube. And it's just it's so insane. And I just I want to quickly go here to this story here. So as you guys know, I'm a lover of wrestling, all wrestling. So I'm watching everything. You got here called the Mass Singer or whatever the hell it's called. And whatever that is. Let me stop. It's a popular show. But yeah, so it's a very popular show. But I love when people see things and take things and make it their own. And so one of the people that I really want to shout out is I want to shout out the people at iwtv. And real quick, they deserve all the accolades. And the reason why I say that is because they are someone who's been doing things, on their grind for a very long time. And I just think that, like, a lot of times we don't understand how hard it is to produce content and make sure that, like, well, not necessarily make sure it goes viral, because virality is something that happens organically. That's something that I constantly talk about, as I am in the marketing field. But it's really a matter of just, knowing how people businesses are able to stay afloat. Because a lot of people, think that WWE and AEW, like there are a lot of other companies, and IW, IWTV helps keep these companies relevant. And speaking of relevant, with the Masked Singer, now we currently have something here, which is the currently, which I love, is the Masked Wrestler. And this latest season is epic. And all I gotta say, guys, you need to make sure that you are watching this. And if you're not, you need to know a friend to know a friend. Check this out real quick. This is IWTV, and this is the latest of what happened this past episode. And if you check out, you're going to see someone that I mentioned earlier. It's exclusively on IWTV. And currently, right now, the Masked Wrestler, hashtag the Masked Wrestler, it's lit. And we're going to talk about that on the next, after this flip side of this video.
Previously on the Masked Wrestler. I'm gonna be everyone here no matter what. I'm bigger than everyone's home.
I represent MGK, all gang. Oh my God, all the way to hell!
KTB!
The beast known as Kyle? What?
I feel like I just lost a match against somebody who I don't know who the identity is. And I want retribution. In my opinion, the match went not good at all. You know, I lost. And all I wanted to do was destroy. So maybe when I see this guy, maybe I'll destroy him next time.
Yeah, guys. So that is the Masked Wrestler that is on IWTV. And real quick here, you got Chris Statlander, who's on there. She's currently injured. She's healing, but she's still working clearly. And she talks about the Masked Wrestler series, and she goes on here. This is currently ewrestling.com, and she talks about the Masked Wrestler, saying the people at IWTV are so talented. This is a partnership between IWTV and Cole Creative, and they're doing this situation here, and and it's a co-production. And she says that it's like challenging to figure out who's under the mask. If you don't have great knowledge of the independent wrestling scene, you will after getting to know the wrestlers under the mask. She said, whether I'm in my alien zone or not, this is how I act. And as you can see, she's so fun and just bubbly. There's also Billy Dixon on there, and the wrestler Brickett, also formerly on I Love New York. But it's a great judge of people. You got Larry Legend, the legend, as the host. Great stuff, guys. So definitely, when you get the chance to check that out. And yeah, so I just want to, like I said, say that real quick, and make sure that everyone gets the opportunity to see what is going on in the world of independent wrestling. And yeah, guys, so there you have it. Yeah, so what we're gonna do right now, without further ado, we are gonna get to some of the top stories that is trending right now. And yeah, so what I want to do is hit this buzzer real quick, and let everyone know what's going on in the world of wrestling right now. Yeah, this is the latest news. So, guys, this is the latest news that's going on in the world of wrestling right now. We have, as I mentioned, we have WWE superstar Paige. She is currently right now in the news for a lot of things. And one of them is that she has been she was apartment was broken into this morning. Apartment in excuse me, her home in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where she lives. Um, and yeah, so um apparently this guy was uh came into her home, and he was arrested currently, and that is the latest that I do see here. And oh man, so I don't even know what, like, and this is courtesy of WrestlingNews.co. And it goes on here and says a stalker was apprehended today at the home of Paige and boyfriend Ronnie Radke. And there's a photo going around that says stalker had audacity to come to my door and got his ass handed to him until police arrived. Um, and then Paige also tweeted and said the scariest thing is ever. He told us symbols led him to us, but Ronnie got him and hold him down to the police. That's her boyfriend. And this is the second stalker case related to WWE star. And they go on and talk about, the situation of the other girl that's going around, which we're going to talk about just a bit. But yeah, this is scary. This is scary. It doesn't say where she lives, but point being is someone has someone has decided to take the initiative to approach WWE superstar Paige and to um decide to, like, almost, I guess he was trying to get into the house. um like that's crazy. You know that I don't know how to even describe it, like, you know like because we spoke about before. um we spoke about before a couple of weeks ago about what happened with Sonya Deville, and we have an update. But this is just so weird. Like, it's just so weird. It's just such a weird thing. Like, you know, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just like, I'm glad that they were caught. But this is just awful. Like, this is just awful. This is just awful. I just don't, these wrestlers, like, they're real people, you know, and it sucks that they have to deal with this on a regular basis. It really does, you know. I'm glad that she had her boyfriend there. This guy got checked, but it's just, what if he wasn't there? What if he wasn't available to help her? Like, does anyone think about that? Yeah, guys, make sure you follow us at DTA Podcast on all of our links. They were also on Instagram. Sorry I didn't add it. Whatever. Yeah, but the page, this stalker that's arrested, like, now he's arrested, but what's gonna happen with that? He's gonna get out, and nothing's gonna happen. Like, because in this country, like, he has to do something really crazy. We see what happens with these celebrities, Kylie Jenner, the list goes on and on, Taylor Swift. Not really much happens until they go past a certain limit, boundary. And so that's where we are, and it's sad. It's sad. It really is. It really, 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 really is. And I just feel bad for anyone that is going through something like this. It's something that I think that, I hope Paige gets the help that she deserves. You know, because this is something that's not going to go away. And yeah, I just, Paige is someone who's very, Paige is someone who's very, you know, vulnerable for um she's vulnerable because because she has been through so much. She's been through uh a lot. Like, she's been through, I can't even begin, because it's like I don't know where to be honest with you. Like, she's been through so much that it's hard to really um it's hard to really say, to be honest with you. But she's been through so much trauma. There we go. She's been through so much trauma in her life. Um and and now this here, this situation, you know, it's just sad, you know? Um and we have another story a little later about Paige. And I want to hold on to that one, but we're going to talk about that one just a bit. And but it's just like, what do you do? Where do you, how do you try to navigate the system after that? And thankfully she has a boyfriend. Thankfully this guy was caught. And the same situation with Sonia. Thankfully the police caught the intruder, but there's always that thought. So just want to give my thoughts and prayers, and you know hope everyone, specifically Paige, she gets the help that she needs, because that can cause a lot of traumatic stuff, and we don't want that for her. She's gone through enough. So yeah. So what I want to do is, now I want to kind of segue into something here. And yeah, so I don't know where to damn begin with this, but so guys, I was, this is a story that's been going around, and I'm finally able to talk about it. I'm finally able to give my hearsay on this situation. And man, I'm just gonna leave it short and sweet. This guy deserves everything that he deserves. Everything that's coming his way. And yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen like this. To be honest with you, I didn't think that this was gonna be the way he was gonna go down. But this is a tough one, guys, because when you watch this sport, like, you're someone who well, specifically like me, you're someone who admired these people. And but you realize at the end, as you get older, they're real people. They're people who do who do the most horrific things. you know and yeah, so I don't even, like, I do this show because the show is a heavy news driven show. But at the same time, I am human. And things get to you. Things things get to you, especially when you, like I said, when you're someone like myself who I you know I just hope that when all this is solved and over with, that the people involved get what they just, and this is just, it's just an awful situation. Like, why did you had to man, you know this whole year has been weird, seriously. um this whole year has been weird. Like, it's just been a weird year. Like, aside from COVID, like, it's been a weird year. And you wanna just throw your hands up, like, you know what, screw it, but this is what it is, guys. And honestly, I just don't know how any other way to say it, but I just gotta say it. Like, so Alberto Del Rio, guys, has been Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio, ladies and gentlemen, WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio has been indicted. He has been indicted on sexual assault charges, ladies and gentlemen. Um, this is awful. And so, according to reports here, and this is according to Hill by Nature, um, Jose Rodriguez Chachwan, Chachwan, better known as Alberto Del Rio or Alberto Patron, has been indicted by a grand jury for aggravated kidnapping and 4 counts of sexual assault. The Bexley County District Attorney has issued the following statement, and this came back in May. He was recently alleged for those charges, and then he was released for a $50,000 bond from a bail bonds company. The victim alleged Del Rio forced her to wear a dress and dance for him. He stated he did not comply with his. He stated if she did not comply with his demands, he would take her child and leave in the middle of the street. According to authorities, Del Rio tied the woman's hands with boxing straps and put a sock in her mouth, sexually assaulted her for 7 hours using various objects. Oh my gosh. This is so gruesome. Basically, guys, if he's convicted, he can face up to 5 years with a maximum of life in prison for aggravated kidnapping charge. If convicted of sexual assault, he can face a maximum of 2 years with the maximum. He can face a minimum of 5 years with a maximum of life for the aggravated kidnapping charge, and if convicted of sexual assault charge, he can face a minimum of 2 years with a maximum of 20. Oh man, but basically, if he gets the max, he'll be in jail for life. What a downfall for a WWE superstar, somebody who has been involved with so much, like somebody who has been at a high like none other, is now relic to this. It's just so sad, so sad. And yeah, guys, so this is the latest with Alberto Del Rio. You guys could tweet us your thoughts, and let us know what you think. But yeah, so this is a sad downfall. We know what happened with him and Paige, and it's nothing new, no secret, and but it's just like, damn, bro, like you couldn't even, like what, where did it go wrong? Like where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong that you're doing this? Damn, Alberto. Oh man. Yeah, so I don't even know what to say. You know, This is just awful. It's just awful. Like, I don't even know. Like, Alberto, you were someone that I really like. Was like, I I thought that you would be something outside of WWE. I thought that you would be something. I thought that you would like really try to make a name for yourself, but clearly you actually, you know what? You did make a name for yourself. You did. You did. You made a name for yourself, but this is not the name that you wanted for yourself. This is not what you wanted. But now this is the name that you made for yourself. This is what you have. You are officially labeled as a sexual assaulter, and I'm so glad for Paige that she got away from you. You know, because you're no good. You're no good. You're no good for her. You're no good for a lot of women. And it's just awful. It's just awful what you've done. What you've done to these women. Like, it's because she's not the only one. Like Paige was she's on Twitch, and she's talking. She's not holding back. Like, and it's her right. It's it is her right to express how she feels, and this woman decided to go to the cops, and now you are going down, Alberto, and you reap what you sow. So yeah, guys, so coming up we got the AEW Full Gear wrestle recap edition. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna talk about some of the top matches. Spoiler alert, if you didn't see it, too damn bad. Fantastic match card. Great show. Yeah, guys, so oh man, I don't even know like where to begin with what's coming up next. Like, it's just so damn hurtful. But what I just discussed, like, I don't even know how to even come back from that. We definitely need to take a break. And yeah, figure some things out. Yeah, guys. So when we come back, we have the news on New Japan. We got MLW restart. We have so much more. MLW restarted with some wrestlers. We also have a promo of a match that's coming up next weekend on iwtv. Speaking of them, we also have the latest on what's going on with the Impact Star. We have a wrestler who decided to retire. It's a lot going on, guys. So definitely stick around for that, all of that. Yeah, so I promise you guys are not gonna want to miss that. So stick around for all of that and so much more here on Sunday Night Wrestling. I'm Peter Parker, and it's going down, guys. We'll be right back.
With investing, sometimes you're left figuring.
And I'm back. Okay, so again, Sunny Kiss is someone who I really want to give all the respect to. He had a fantastic match with Cody Rhodes a couple weeks back for the TNT Championship, his biggest title title match of his career. He fought Cody Rhodes, a legacy wrestler who's son of Dusty Rhodes. Now Cody Rhodes is the executive vice president of AEW. He's one of the reasons why Sonny Kiss has been hired. And he gave him a match, a TNT match on cable television, and it blew in that. Cody went on Twitter and cursed out everyone basically who was, calling out. And we're back. Welcome back to DTA Podcast, everyone. Sunday Night Wrestling. We are back here live here on YouTube. So I just want to really get back to where we left off and chat about real quick with everything that is happening. So where did we leave off? That was Sonny Kiss that I was chatting about on the previous episode. I kind of look the same, but I have a different shirt on. So, but I mean, different sweater. So, that was this past summer when I did the Wrestle Recap. Hashtag WrestleQueer edition of Sunday Night Wrestling. I was talking about Sonny Kiss and when he had the match with Cody Rhodes and how everyone on Twitter was just doing what they do. And I had some things to say. If you guys want to check that out in full, you could check out DTA Podcast on YouTube. The full video, it's up there. I don't know what else is more to say. You guys know exactly, if you follow me and been following me long enough, you know exactly where I stand. This is nothing new on like how I feel or where exactly I am. I feel towards LGBT wrestlers. Like, I'm very passionate about that. I'm very passionate about making sure that these wrestlers get their just, and if someone doesn't agree, that's fair, but what we're not going to do is say that it doesn't matter, so speaking of Sonny Kiss, guys, today was, of all days, was a good day for people who got a little bit, a slight little taste of what was going down. People that watched last night, you get to see what was coming up with next for All Elite Wrestling. Last night was interesting. Last night was all the feels, especially with their main event matches. And those that live under a rock, obviously you know what I'm talking about. But I love AEW. I love what they've done with the division. I love what they've done with the men's division, the women's division, how they elevated the women's division to where we are. I am just here for it. I'm here for it. I was a big how can I say this? I was a big, AEW critic, if you will. And they really came around. And last night, Full Gear was no different. And I was, like I said, I was definitely here for what they were giving. AEW was definitely something that I think a lot of people would want to see again and again and again. And Full Gear definitely delivered. And I, for one, um, I left the event feeling very much satisfied, and I'm being honest. I watched from beginning to end. I watched the red carpet. I shared the red carpet. I watched the whole thing, and I'm not mad at it. Like I watched the whole thing from beginning to end, because normally, us as wrestling fans and whatnot, we get annoyed when shows go over longer than it needs to be. But AEW, they did the right thing. It was definitely needed to the length that each match went on for. And so yeah, so the match kicked off with the buy-in, and the buy-in had not a Royal Rumble, I mean Rumble, not a Battle Royal that people are used to. But this one had a women's match. Serena Deeb, who defeated Thunderrosa at NWA and United Network, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. They do their pay-per-view events, and she defeated them on Fight TV. She defeated her, and now she's the champ. And then she came and took that title to defend it on AEW, or AEW Full Gear, against Allison Kay. I love Allison Kay. Those that know her, CM, or whoever you know her as, such a great wrestler. Serena Deeb defeated her. And then, lo and behold, we had um we had Thunder Rosa, who, to my knowledge, like, I was like, girl, what are you doing here? Like, what is going on? She was definitely not a part of the plan. Let's just say that she definitely was not on my equation. I wasn't even thinking that she would come out. But there was a lot of news with Thunder Rosa. There was a lot going on with Thunder Rosa. There was a lot of stuff that we just weren't keen of. She came out and she approached Serena after she defeated Allison, and clearly she made a decision, because there was a lot going on with Thunder Rosa. Where's she gonna go? She was free agent, but she still signed. We got more on that on DTA Podcast, our first official episode back this month. We're gonna talk about that furthermore, me and my co-host Miss Mania. So stick around for that, guys. But for last night, she came out. Everyone was like, "Oh, confirm." So yeah, but she approached her, so clearly it's not over. I'm here for it. I'm always here to see the women shine. The women deserve everything, and I can't wait to see exactly what is next. The women are definitely here to stay. Thunder Rosa and my girl Serena Deeb are definitely super duper talented. And quick side note on Serena Deeb, I was doing some research on her, and like, I love just her background. She was in WWE a while ago. I don't think she got that far, but she was also on NXT, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone was, right? And then she's just done a lot of stuff. And shout out to Pro Wrestling Fandom here. She's born June 29, 1986. She's a yoga instructor as well. And her first stint with WWE, appearing on the SmackDown brand. She went to FCW as well. Started back in 2005, OVW training. And she teamed up with Fuji Cakes, and she lost. And also, she fought against Shelly Martinez, Beth Phoenix. Like, she has a long history of so many people. And she became women's champion in 2006, became the target of Beth Phoenix, and managed to defend her belt successfully against her September 16th house show, but lost in a televised match on October 4th. In 2007, she spent many weeks in variety tag team matches and attempted to gain an opportunity in the Women's Championship at Phoenix 2 before competing in the Miss OVW Diva Olympics. Just so much history, you know, and I love this about the women. You know, she went to Shimmer, which is an all-women's wrestling organization. Like, listen, been around, you know, the pursuit of the Shimmer Championship, you know, and it's just so much history on here. Pro wrestling fandom. I love going here and just checking out and seeing what they've done. WWE 2009 came into play with her, and then from there she the queen of FCW, which is out in Las Vegas. Excuse me, there's two companies. FCW in Vegas, another FCW. This one is Florida Championship Wrestling. She was in Florida Championship Wrestling. The queen of FCW, it says here. And then the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk. So she's been around so much, and now she's a women's champion. Shout out to you, Serena Deeb. Listen, AEW, keep building. Am I a little, you know, let's just say, am I a little upset? I don't know, but I'm gonna get to that in just a bit. So then we had Darby Allin versus Cody Rhodes for the TNT Championship. The match went on for 16 minutes and 50 seconds. Shout out to Pro Fight DB for this breakdown here. And to say we have a new champion. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, guys. We have a new champion. I am here for it. I'm here for what you know, AEW decided to do. Darby Allin is definitely someone who I think that a lot of fans adore, and you know, we all love Darby, and it's interesting to see what they do with Cody next. Yeah, so I'm here for it. Darby is someone I think is mysterious enough to lead us on to different things. So it'd be interesting to see who his challenges is and how he defends his title. Speaking of defending titles, we have Hirako Shida. She defeated Nyla Rose again. And then we had the tag team championships, which was, someone said, one of the greatest tag team matches ever on Twitter. And it took me a while, but you know what? I agree. Hands down. And let's just say we have new tag team champions, the Young Bucks. FTR, man, I see why you guys left WWE. I'm going to leave it at that. And then we had John Moxley. Wait. Hold on. I'm missing something here. Let me open the full one. But yeah. It was a lot of matches. It went on for like, I don't even know. It went on for like a good, whew. I know it started at 7:30, and I didn't go to bed till after midnight. And then we also had Orange Cassidy versus John Silver. John Silver being of Dark Order, my guy. He definitely, you know, ruffled some feathers, if you will. And one of the things that I actually like was that the fact that even though John Silver was, you know, someone who is, let's say, you know, he's not the, you know, the brightest of Dark Order, but he would be the handsomest. I love me some John Silver. I got used to him a lot with watching the indies, you know, seeing what he can do and stuff. Yeah, so I'm here for it. I don't care what anyone else says. But yeah, so John Silver is one of the many people, and I know that his boy, what's his name, this guy here, basically. This guy here, Evil Uno is gonna be upset with what happened with John Silver as the Orange Cassidy just whooped his ass basically. But it was a great spots on that match. Like I love the fact where he ripped the pants off Orange Cassidy, the pockets. That was cool. Orange Cassidy defeated him. Kenny Omega versus Adam Hangman Page, baby. Oh man, this match cast. It was nonstop. It was what we wanted. It was everything that we needed. I don't think I don't think I have literally a bad word to say about this match. Other than like it could have went on longer, to be honest with you. It could have went on freaking longer. It could have went on longer. And I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even said anything. Like it was so good. It really was. Like however, I do agree. I do agree that it was, it was predictable. It's wrestling. So, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's such a shock to have, these guys do what they did. But the way that they booked it was great, and I think that was the most important thing. So, yeah. But Kenny Omega, Adam Hangman, they did their thing. The match went on for quite some time. And yeah, the match went on for about 16 minutes. That was long enough for me. But it could have went longer, honestly. But Kenny Omega defeated, which means he gets the title shot. And yeah, and then we had MJF who fought Chris Jericho for a spot onto the inner circle. Interesting angle here. I definitely think that MJF, I don't know what the hell he's going to do. I don't know what he's going to do in the circle, but this is going to go somewhere. Trust and believe. And then we have Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara. That match was at a elite deletion match. Hardy did his thing. We had a lot of people show up. Some former WWE superstars. I'm not going to give you guys a hint, but what's up with that? He showed up. Yeah, so that was interesting. And then we had Jon Moxley versus Eddie Kingston. Man. Listen, freaking, you want to know how to build a star? You want to know how to make someone get a money match, a money wrestler? Like, not only do you have to have somebody of a serious caliber, but you need somebody who's gonna bring the money, the money to the show. And that person that's gonna bring the money is none other than this guy, and that being Eddie Kingston. Like, I am here for him. He brings money. He is money. Him and Jon Moxley put on a match. The promos were lit. The match was lit. I could see another one going on between them two. Eddie Kingston got everything he deserves. Eddie Kingston deserves more. Eddie Kingston is the king of shit talking, smack talking. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. AEW did the right thing by signing him, protect him. I'm glad he didn't go with WWE. That's right, I said it. I'm glad he didn't go with WWE. He did the right thing. His mama is speaking facts. And I think he will be a future champion. Mark my words, guys. Mark my words. Eddie Kingston, the damn man. But you need people like that. You need wrestlers like Eddie Kingston. Kingston deserves to be champion. You need wrestlers like that. You need wrestlers who are here to make a statement. You need the wrestlers who are here to not necessarily just talk shit, but to do shit. Like, you need the wrestlers who are here to make noise. You need the ones who are here to sell tickets. when you do have stuff like thunderrosa. You need her. We need that. We need thunderrosa. She's everything. Come on, y'all. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We need that. We need people like that. So yeah, so I just wanted to say that. And yeah, like thunderrosa is everything for me. And yeah, so it is what it is, right? You know. Um Whew. So, man, yeah. So let's get to someone else who has been in the news as of late. And I want to get to her real quick before we wrap up this show. Um, well, so we're gonna talk about Sonya Deville and her case that's going on. And we have her accuser here. He is not. He is. Well, he was basically. I'm trying to find the case here. He pleaded not guilty, and the case is still ongoing. And unfortunately, Sonya Deville has not been seen since. And you know, man, I did some research on him. The guy name is Philip Thomas. And let me see if I could grab this story real quick here. Because it's important that we know what's going on with Sonya Deville. But so this guy basically, Philip Thomas, and Philip is just as bad as Paige, and this guy like literally tried to enter her house, and I don't know what the hell's going on in Florida. I really don't know. But one thing I do know is that she's okay. She's home. She's healthy. Sonya is a member of the LGBTQ community. Um, and that's why I ride for her really hard. But she celebrated National Coming Out Day, that being Sonya. And since this whole situation that went down, like this past summer, when the stalker here came to the house and tried to kidnap her, and I'm trying to see if there's any updates on this story, because the one I have is not exactly. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, so this guy here, Philip, he approached the house, tried to kidnap her. Mandy Rose was there. The alarm went off. Police came, arrested him. The guy had duct tape and everything. And it's just really, 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 really horrible on what is happening for women. Yeah, so Last I saw was that, like I said, Sonia is doing well. She is happy. And yeah, she's doing well. She's happy, and she is currently in the current issue here of the cosmopolitan Germany, and she's talking here, fight for your rights, and she's talking about just her issues and stuff and struggles here. You could check that out on her Insta. This here where she's talking about her situation. She goes on and says, "Never thought I'd be here. Mama always told me to stay clear. Money and smoke and mirrors, but I'm looking for the rear view mirror. Whether I'm sitting there or up here, everyone looks the same. But that doesn't mean I have to play the same game. I want to be somewhere that everyone remembers my name. I gotta reinvent, dedicate, and attract the same. Settling for less just ain't my game. You want to be with me, you got to carry the name." So there you go. Sonia Deville holding it down. And she seemed like she's just living life. I pray for her. I pray to her safety, and also Paige as well. Yeah, guys, so a lot of women news, a lot that's going on. And it's just imperative that we protect women, all women. Uh, and I can't say that enough. Yeah. So speaking of Paige, there is a story that went around that she is ready to make a return. Well, not necessarily return, but that her neck was feeling a-okay. And I'm definitely here for it. She says that her neck is feeling better. And I think that she definitely is someone that we're all expecting to return soon. My co-hosts keep bringing up the fact about Daniel Bryan, and even though I think that was a unicorn and once in a lifetime situation where a wrestler gets to come back, sort of like Edge too. Edge was another one who made his return, and sometimes we all want that happy moment, that moment of are they gonna come back and surprise us with something awesome. And speaking of coming back, guys, we got MLW, which is back. The restart is here. Those that don't know MLW is Major League Wrestling. And baby, when I tell you that they are doing the damn thing, they are doing the damn thing. Shout out to Court Bauer. They're doing tapings, 16 weeks of tapings. And you got Lorado Kid who is joining here. Shout out to Contra. Contra is a damn thing on MLW. But you also have another former WWE superstar who is joining the squad here. That being none other than the man of the hour himself, Leo Damn Rush, is joining, along with the man that I showed you earlier that he fought, my boy, who we share the same birthday, Sagittarius brethren, ACH, Albert, Albert, you damn Albert. Yeah, him. I can't wait. ACH is my guy, man, and he's happy, he's healthy. Court Bauer is doing the damn thing. And it goes on here, says it's not very often someone as special as Leo Rush ends up on the open market, says MLW CEO Court Bauer. Leo's hands down top free agent in the sport, and I look forward to some of the dream matches on the horizon for fans. And for the record, I'd be remiss if I did not give Wale the assist on this. He had a lot to do with facilitating this relationship, and we're grateful for it. Shout out to Wale, man. He's been doing his damn thing as well. I cannot not wait for this. I'll be checking it out for sure. And yeah, I cannot wait. Like I just can't wait, guys. You have no idea. You have no idea how bad I am waiting for this. Oh my gosh, I'm waiting badly. Yeah, so going down, guys, and I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So yeah. It's just insane on like man, the amount of like excitement that Paige, excuse me, not sorry, liorush, like he has been doing the damn thing, man. I'm like, I'm so thrilled to be, you know, a fan again. Like I'm thrilled to be someone who is like just in awe of everything that he's doing and everything that he's gonna do. And I can't wait. I really can't. Like I just cannot wait to see how he handles all this. And because this is a lot. This is a lot for anyone who is a professional, you know, wrestler. Like he's going around. He's about to go to Japan. He's about to do this. He's about to do, you know, X, Y, and Z. Like it's a lot. It's a lot to be going around everywhere. And I mean, I'm sure he feels like he deserves it. You know, obviously he deserves it. I'm not even gonna like. I'm just saying like. It's just a lot. It's a lot for as a fan. Like I just want him to continue to just continue it, man. Like I don't want to see him stop. Like you know, and that I think that's the hard part of like of everything is like I don't want you to stop. I want you to continue. I want you to fight. Yeah, I'm curious to see like what he has going down in Japan. You know, Leo is someone who is very, very intelligent on the work he does and who he decides to work with. So, you know, like I keep saying, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I just, you know, like it's great to see because you don't think that these people would pop up anywhere else. You know, you think that they once it's over, it's over. Like so to see that he's still getting booked, I'm just happy, and everyone that's involved, like everyone knows what they're doing with him. So speaking of what they're doing, let's talk about this. So here we go. Vinnie Mac is trying to shut down everyone on anywhere that's not WWE. And we're going to talk more about this. We're going to talk more and more about this because this is spreading. This is blowing up like hotcakes. But basically, so Vinnie Mac is putting a hammer on people. Wrestlers were making money, making a living outside of wrestling during COVID. He doesn't want them to do that. He wants to control everyone because he's a maniacal sociopath. And now that we have a new president, that being Joe Biden, congratulations. The hammer's coming down on him. Andrew Yang has been pressuring and pressuring and pressuring. And at some point, it is going to go down. At some point, it is going to be hands-on. It is going to be Vinnie Mac versus Andrew Yang. And to that being said, we here at DTA Podcast, we are going to be working on something special. Stick around for that regarding this whole Vinnie Mac, Andrew Yang, because I think it's time. The chickens have come to roost. And honey, I am here for it. Okay. So, I think it's you know, I think he's going a bit too far. And you know, to that being said, you know, people are not not taking it lightly. And it's not just Twitch. Like it's any, you know, basically any third party in a sense. Like it's just any site that people are making money, you know. And WWE is basically saying, no, we're putting this as a part of your contract, and now this is part of your guarantee because, you know, we're not paying you, so why would you make money outside of uh this company? Like, why would we allow you to do that? Like, what kind of company you think this is? What kind of situation you think this is? Like, so and that's what they're trying to, you know, basically put out there. And what I want to talk about here is someone who is not shutting up, that being someone who I adore and been talking about all night, that being the one and only Paige. Yeah, so she goes on, and you know, she goes on her Twitch where she has a lot to say. And you know, real quick, I want to shout out to PW Unlimited for this exclusive video here. And we're gonna take a listen, and viewer discretion advised. She says a lot, and a lot has been said, and a lot we're gonna listen to. And again, viewer discretion is advised. Let's take a listen to what she has to say, and then we're gonna talk about it on the flip side.
I honestly have got to the point. I cannot deal with this company anymore. Now I have to make a very important decision. I'm fucking tired, man. My fucking neck twice for this company. Never fucking work. Broke my fucking neck twice for this company. You realize that this community isn't just a fucking. A wonderful community, a wonderful fucking family where this is an escape for a lot of people, including myself. I can't wrestle anymore. I always worked so hard in WWE that I can't wrestle anymore. My neck is fucked. My whole fucking dreams got taken away from me, dude, and I had to have something that fulfilled even that huge fucking void that I lost with wrestling. a huge fucking void. I couldn't wrestle anymore. Something that I lived to breathe fucking shit wrestling since I was a fucking fetus, dude. And it got ripped away from me. And I had to find something that even filled a little bit of that. And Twitch was doing such a wonderful thing for me. It's such a wonderful place for me.
Whew. Yeah, that was tough to listen to. That was really, really tough. And you know, I pray for Paige. I pray for her solace. You know, it's not easy. It's not something that, you know, I think that a lot of people don't understand. And you know, so I'm glad that she was able to express how she feels. I was glad that she's able to get the words out and, you know, talk about it. And it's something that's not going to go away. It's really not. And I really do feel bad for her. And yeah, so Paige, you know, this is not the end. And continue to speak up, continue to say what you got to say, girl. And it's your right. It is your right to say what you feel. You know, you know, yeah. I don't even know, like, you know, she's been through a lot and she has every right. Paige, you know, I support you. I support what you're doing, speaking up. You know, there's stories that she's also starting a union. She's speaking to a lawyer regarding this to get people more activated. And so I don't know. I think this is going to turn into something else. I think this is going to be something that I don't know if, like, we're ready to see what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're ready to see, like, wrestlers deserve rights. Period. I'm not gonna stop fighting for them. She's not gonna stop fighting for them. And eventually we're gonna get there. Andrew Yang is ready to pull that hammer. We're gonna talk about that. It's gonna be a DTA News exclusive here on this channel, this YouTube channel. Do not move away from this. Subscribe to our channel. I'm telling you. But Paige is not either. And she broke her damn neck for this company, for this business. And you damn right. You damn right. She deserves everything. And if Twitch is giving her the respect and the accolades that she deserves, that's what she wants and that's what she deserves. Like, and why should you guys take that from her? Why should you guys do that? Because you can? Because you can? Come on, Vince. Come on. I'm here for her. I'm here for her. And that's that. And you know, it's you know, you do these shows and you try to be fair and not try to, like, take it out on, but it's like, god damn it, man. Like, what the hell? Like, how far are you gonna go? You know, and this is probably why, you know, coming up with this story here with this person here, you know, this is probably why she decided to do what she had to do. And that's being this person here, Kylie Ray. She decided to quit from wrestling. Look at that. This story broke literally the other day. We're wondering what happened to Kylie Ray, and now we find out that she's no longer wrestling. She just, boom, like that, guys, boom, she retired. And I honestly think that this says more this says more to what's going on in the world of professional wrestling than I think we understand. There's a lot of pressure, and she felt that the right thing for her to do was to take time away, completely away. She was going to fight that night at Bound for Glory. Impact knew. Impact was waiting for her. She didn't show up. They had to make moves. And now we're finding out that she retired. Like, I don't think that people are really understanding, like, she's gone. She retired. Like, Kylie Ray is gone. And will she come back? We don't know. She retired. And I let me pull up the story, but I just, it's tough. It's tough to have these conversations, because you wish the best for people. But so shout out to Wrestle Edge for this one here, but it's going on saying she was scheduled to face Deonna Purrazzo at Impact's Bound for Glory. I gotta watch that again. Bound for Glory was great, man. Not next Sunday, but we're coming back this month, the 22nd DTA podcast. We're gonna cover all that, and me and Miss Mania give our opinions, all that stuff. Stick around, 2 hours, great stuff. But she goes on, she left the professional wrestling, and for the first time since her AEW release, she explains the reasons for her decision. And yeah, so she goes on and she says she's done with professional wrestling again. And in 2019, she had some issues with AEW, and she says no one made me leave. AEW took my career to new levels. I'm beyond grateful. But now, she goes on here and she says she's no longer on her Patreon, that she's no longer taking bookings, and she's truly sorry for the pain she's caused and miscommunication. I'm currently unwell. She says she is no longer a professional wrestler and is moving away from social media for a while. She apologized for the announcement. She says, I want to take this time to say I'm no longer a professional wrestler and I'm currently taking a break from social media. It's been a very hard decision to make. It's been a very hard decision to make, but please understand. And she goes on to say here, when I am well, I will try to fulfill any obligations that I have missed. During this time, most tiers will not be able to fulfill. Please feel free to unsubscribe from this membership. Wow. So she's not even doing Patreon. That's tough, guys. liorush dealt with something like that too. And it's tough. It is tough to be, 100% happy all the damn time. I definitely can understand. I deal with anxiety and depression all the time. So, yeah, it's not easy. It's really not. And I pray for those people. Yeah, guys. So, there you have it, guys. That is the latest what's going on in the world of professional wrestling. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Once again, my name is Peter Parker. You can tweet me at EJP CEO Corner. You can follow us at DTA Podcast. Just remember, like I said, take care of yourselves. COVID's going on. We have a new president, but still got a pandemic. We'll be back here giving you guys the latest updates. Independent wrestling is holding strong. Follow us at dtanews.info. We're going to give you the latest updates, everything that's going on, updating so many stories. Wrestle Queer is holding hard. LGBT wrestling is holding strong. Shout out to Out in the Ring. We're going to talk about that so much more. Once again, my name is Peter Parker. You're listening to DJ Podcast on YouTube, and this has been a great edition of none other than one of my favorite times with you guys. And you guys, like this is such a great moment because I get to share this moment with you guys. So I get very emotional with just the fact that this is something that I know that I'm going to continue, and I hope you guys get to, continue to share this with me and make sure you subscribe and put on notifications, because this will not be the last. But hopefully I have my co-host back, and we'll be able to group to everything that's happening. But yeah, guys, so this has been another great edition of Sunday Night Wrestling. Once again, as I keep mentioning, my name is Parker. Here at DTA Podcast, hashtag Sunday Night Wrestling. Make sure you follow us, and we will be back next week, or actually the week after. Who knows? Follow us at DTA Podcast. I'll see you guys soon.